Koeman got sick at the press conference, Mbappé voiced one of his main non-monetary demands to Real Madrid, and Barcelona presidential candidate Tony Freisha announced an agreement on 2 transfers. Do you feel that heat? Today we have prepared a lot of interesting and exciting news. And your subscriptions and likes under this video will be the best support. We appreciate it and will give you all the best. Guys, imagine that your club has reached the Champions League final and you can choose one legendary goalkeeper. What's gonna be your choice? Write in the comments. Robert Lewandowski is named the best player in the Champions League this week. Kylian Mbappe's 3rd goal against Barcelona was the best goal scored in the first leg of the Champions League round of 16. I have good statistics in the Europa League. I've never been out before, Tottenham head coach Jose Mourinho said in the interview with the UEFA press service. Maurizio Sarri can lead Napoli for the 2nd time. Roman Abramovich is about to pay £100 million to get Haaland. Xavi and his Al Sadd won the Qatar Cup yesterday. This is the 5th trophy of the Spaniard in the status of the team's head coach. Inter's players and coaching staff have not contracted the coronavirus, although several members of the club's management have been tested positive on Thursday. Real Madrid goalkeeper Andre Lunin decided to leave the Madrid club during the summer transfer window. With mediocre players you can win one title, but to take a lot of trophies you need top players. And they always cost a lot of money. This is my view of the situation, said the manager of Manchester City Pep Guardiola at his press conference. Bayern have decided not to make offers to Norwich right-back Max Aarons this summer. Munich are unhappy with the fact that the Canaries are demanding €35 million for the player. Sergio Ramos has come closer to extending his contract with Real Madrid. Conversations with Florentino Perez led the defender to stay at the club, writes Marca. Mesut Özil has not made a single effective action in his first 5 matches for Fenerbahce. Edin Dzeko is out of the squad due to injury for 2 weeks. The Bosnian injured the adductor muscle of his left leg, says Calciomercato. Juventus suffered a €113.7 million loss in the first half of the 2020-21 season. PSG won Kylian Mbappé to clarify his future ahead of the Champions League return match against Barcelona on March 10. Juventus has finally decided to buy Weston McKennie from Schalke for €18.5 million, according to Tuttosport. England coach Gareth Southgate plans to call Manchester United defender Luke Shaw next month. Bayern, according to Bild, have extended their contract with midfielder Jamal Musiala until 2026. The club awarded the player with a new agreement for his 18th birthday. Milan want to sign Florian Thauvin and Lucas Vazquez while getting rid of Diogo Dalot and Sam Castillejo. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has scored 7 goals in his last 5 appearances for Arsenal in all competitions when he started. Jorginho Wijnaldum, Memphis Depay, David Alaba and El Said Husai are PSG's main goals for the summer transfer window. The source, ESPN journalist Julien Laurent. The situation in Liverpool is getting worse. And if I was Salah, I would have moved to Barcelona if there is such a chance. On Time Sports quotes the former Nigerian striker JJ Okocha. In the 1/16 finals of the Europa League, the team scored 102 goals in 32 matches, which was a new record at this stage of the tournament. Chelsea will consider selling Tammy Abraham this summer, The Athletic reports. Former Argentina coach Jorge Sampaoli took over the leadership of Marseille. The contract is valid until 2023. Inter has suffered losses of €60 million since the first half of the current season, according to the official website of the Nerazzurri. Casemiro is Real's only untouchable player at the moment. All other players may be sold in the course of the future restructuring in the Los Blancos camp. Liverpool will be looking for a new striker in the summer transfer window, according to the Liverpool Echo. La Liga, Bundesliga and Liga 1 started yesterday. Match results are right in front of you. And now, we are moving on to the main news of the release. The draw for the Europa League round of 16 took place yesterday at the UEFA headquarters in Lyon, following which all the teams participating in the tournament got to know their rivals. The clash between Manchester United and Milan will certainly be the most intriguing at this stage. The other pairs are: Ajax will play with Young Boys, Dynamo Kiev will play Villarreal, Roma will face Shakhtar Donetsk, and Olympiacos will try to stop Arsenal. Dinamo Zagreb will face Tottenham, Slavia will face Rangers, while Granada will go to Molde. The first matches of the round of 16 of the UEL will be held on March 11 and return once on March 18. The head coach of Barcelona, Ronald Koeman, was forced to end his press conference earlier than expected. Before the match of the 25th round of La Liga with Sevilla, talking to reporters, the 57-year-old Dutch specialist noticed that he had a nosebleed. In this regard, the press conference had to be interrupted. According to the Daily Mail, this is the second time Koeman has had this problem in the past few weeks. A Barcelona source later reassured the public, saying that Ronald was fine, but nosebleeds were a side effect of the blood-thinning medications that he was taking. Interestingly, a few minutes earlier, the Blaugrana's manager was asked about his future at the club, and Koeman noted that the Barcelona coach is doomed to always be under pressure. In May 2020, Koeman suffered a minor heart attack. The specialist felt sick at home and felt severe chest pain. He was taken to the hospital, where a disappointing diagnosis was made. Later, the Dutchman had heart surgery. 3 months after that, the mentor returned to work and was appointed as head coach of Barcelona. But, as we can see, such things unfortunately don't pass without consequences. Get well, Ronald. The main condition that PSG striker Kylian Mbappé will voice to Real Madrid has become known, if negotiations between parties do take place. In addition to various financial issues, the French footballer wants to be guaranteed that he will be treated exclusively as a left winger. This is the only position in which Kylian wants to play for the Los Blancos, says Diario AS. However, according to the source, Mbappe's request may become a problem for Madrid, since the position of the left forward is already occupied by Eden Hazard, Vinicius Jr. and Marco Asensio. And if the Belgian is ready to move and adapt on the right flank of the attack, then the Brazilian and Spaniard will prefer to leave the team immediately, because they realize that they will lose the competition to the star newbie. And also, according to the journalists of El Chiringuito, Mbappé believes that Real is not actively seeking his transfer. The Frenchman wants the Galacticos management to publicly announce their desire to buy him. But Florentino Perez in turn demand that Kylian put an end to negotiations with PSG, notifying the Red Blues about his unwillingness to renew the contract, which expires in the summer of 2022. Will Mbappé and Real Madrid come to an understanding? They seem to need a whole summer. The Barcelona presidential candidate Tony Freisha said in the interview with Sport that he had reached an agreement on 2 transfers for Barca and that both deals could be closed if he became the new boss at Camp Nou. We have already reached an agreement on transfer of 2 players. This is a center-back and a forward, the candidate confirmed. Friends, do you think this is really about David Alaba and Erling Haaland? That would be very cool for the club. And finally, a nice video with Barcelona presidential candidate Joan Laporta. In this promotional video, Laporta answered the question, "What would you say to Messi if he were in front of you now?" "I will make you an offer for a new contract which you cannot refuse. You look great. Good luck." Well, that sounds very promising to Barcelona fans and Messi himself. Guys, we suggest you a video on the channel of our friends. Top Football spoke about the main enemies of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Yes, these are fearless guys. The video is right in front of you. Enjoy watching. Stay tuned to our football news channel. Thanks everyone for watching. Have a nice one and see you in a bit.